Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Manjunath Esthargadi and the slide is prepared for BA 5th SEM and this is an elective paper and the title of the paper is Development of Modern Geography. Growth, the topic here is Growth of Geography as a Spatial Science, that is part 1. Here I'll be discussing the introduction as well as other features of spatial science. Now quickly we'll recap. Who is the father of geography? That is Eratosthenes. Meteorologica is a work of Strabo, Aristotle, and Almagest is also known as Syntaxis. Who described the Indian monsoons? Then what are IO maps and dark age is related to? So these are the questions which you have to recollect, and then with this reconciliation of this previous class, today I'll be discussing the growth of geography as a spatial science. Now, new paradigm of spatial science started to evolve into human geography with some distinctive characteristics. See, every subject has got some paradigm. Maybe it is physical geography or human geography, which are main branches of geography. Now, new paradigm led to the growth of some models, particularly Van Thunian's land use theory, Walter Crystal's central place theory, and etc. These models were the eye-opening thing for making geography into a spatial science, particularly in the field of human geography. Spatial analysis got recognition due to quantitative revolution. Now, what is quantitative revolution? Quantitative revolution is the adoption of statistics and mathematical techniques in the field of geography, and this is called as quantitative revolution. This turned away the descriptive regional geography and its philosophy of science, which made more generalization, and this generalization was supposed to be verified by using quantitative techniques. So these techniques made to adopt various patterns, shapes or geometry of spaces, etc., making it more precise and exact science. Use of representative samples, particularly in the field of statistics and mathematics. So we could use even measurement techniques, particularly temperature, rainfall, and other parameters. Testing could be done. Various hypotheses were we were prepared, theories were laid, and models were prepared. So these made geography more into scientific mode, and then creating and testing models and algorithms, particularly in the computer, in the usage of computers. Algorithms and computer programming are essential, and therefore so creating testing models and algorithms, particularly when we use computer technology for predicting the phenomena or features. Walter Crystal said that consumers of goods in a market zone will stand against the distance by Chrysler said that consumers of goods in a market zone will stand against the distance by to traveling to the nearest center to get that product. So this is something called as least cost, as well as identifying the nearest neighbor for any activity. Here, distance becomes a key factor to explain locational advantage for market and also to understand the patterns of consumer behavior. He provided a model to which one has to fit the data of a particular place, market, and other factors, and then when the model is implemented, we can make out which place is nearest in order to get a particular product. Models became more sophisticated and were used to measure geographical patterns and processes. And therefore, training in statistics and other quantitative methods become vital and essential for sine qua non for geography student. Multivariate statistics were applied to urban studies and other branches of geography. Simulation studies are also now recently been used particularly with the usage of extensively usage of computers. They have been using for projecting patterns of growth, diffusion in migration, disease, or understanding pandemic, etc., which will occur over space and time. During 1970s, geometry of spatial analysis helped for decision-making process. Economic man is a rational, perfect knowledge, optimum opportunities and minimal costs, and hence it was influenced by emotional values. Here, ideas were perceived to make a space, and therefore mental maps were resulted, and then with the mental map preparation, irrational behavior of human being was supposed to be tested. David Harvey said there is a clear disparity between theoretical and methodological framework of spatial analysis and geographical ability to say anything meaningful about events which take place. Geographers are not grasping the significance of major structural forces and were dealing with the surface manifestation of a deeper processes. Deterministic influence on human activities and rethinking space and place have been changing, and therefore it's all determined by deterministic in approach, particularly due to the human activities. Geography has moved more from simple analysis of relationship between people, settlement, environment into a study of more diverse and complex relationships which are existing on the Earth's surface. In fact, space, place, and environment have changed, which are more three important core concepts in geography have changed in places of postmodernity. Postmodernism stresses more on heterogeneity of human existence differences and diversity in human population. Human geographers lost the way of strong empirical research. That is, very recently we find that they are losing out in empirical research activity, science based regional studies, analysis of interaction between people and their environment. Divergences between spatial analysis along with quantification, spatial analysis, spatial patterns. Divergence between spatial analysis along with quantification, spatial patterns, empirical science, general theory, social theory, mix of political economy, and quantitative theorizing has been evident in making geography a spatial science. These approaches are debatable and are reshaping the direction and methodologies of this discipline. Spatial science has been a component of contemporary human geography. It's strongly quantitative, but geometrical location, that is when it is location, then the geometrical theories are based on single causal variable, that is space, has been removed. Search for spatial order neither anticipates the discovery of regular structures or seeks universal laws of spatial behavior. Finally, Sayer in 1984 identified distinction between extensive and intensive research. The former seeks empirical regularities, whereas later explores the causal chains responsible for particular outcomes. So, thanking you for watching. Bye bye.